Ooh, I had to fix my wig because my hair will it'll knot up all at the roots. So I had to take care of these roots. I had to wet it and put some oil moisturizer in it and everything, and I greased my scalp with this nature's blessing. This stuff for real, y'all. That's the truth. If you I know people be like, oh my god, you shouldn't put grease on here. This is a good grease because it's not made of mineral oil. It's got a little mineral jelly in the end, but it's pretty much very herbal, very lightweight. It's just, honey, you need an oil for your scalp. This is the oil you need. Ooh, making my scalp feel good. Anyway, how are you all? So tonight, first off, G-Sun is wearing me out. If y'all don't know, the bees are out of town, and I'm left with baby bee, Bakari, and he is wearing me out. So he is asleep right now. So I had to take advantage and take care of my hair. And then I decided, do this little video. Now I did one, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna post it up because I don't know. I was a little all over the place. So anyway, welcome to Unedited LuuLuu. Hey, I made a playlist for y'all, so I'm gonna put these all on a playlist just so y'all can find them all. Cause I think I'm gonna keep doing them. They're a way of like just getting some thoughts out, and by not trying to be perfect or edit, it just works out so much better for me. So anyway, let's talk. Now, I have talked about this before, probably in a live, but it's always at the end because I have a tendency to get like really, you know, philosophical or whatever, introspective or whatever at the end of a live. And that could be in forever. And, a lot of people ain't watching that far. So I decided to talk about this now. And I call it Fuck Your Sorry. And even though I'm going to clean it up for the title, that's what it is. Fuck your sorry. Now, let me tell you what I mean by that. There's a thing about apologies, right? And, people apologize to you for the wrongs they do, and that's fine. But sometimes you can forgive them, but you don't want them in your life. And that's what I mean by fuck your sorry. Because so often when people apologize, they think that's the catalyst for them being in your life. And they also feel like if you don't want them in your life, that, well, I apologize. Okay, thank you. Because usually the people who say those type of things are always the ones who do all kind of shit to you. And apologize, and they just accept, they feel like, oh, well, I apologize for it, so get over it. And so that's why I say, fuck your sorry. Because in life, just because somebody apologizes to you, that doesn't mean you have to let them back in your life. That's number one. And as the person who is apologizing, you have to be ready for the fact that sometimes you do some shit that's so fucked up to somebody that they don't want you in their life anymore. So no matter what you say, no matter how you apologize, they just don't want you in their life. So you have to get past that and get over it, because it ain't about you. It's about the person you hurt. Because sometimes hurts can be so devastating that you just don't want to deal with that person anymore. So you don't have to. And that's your right. So don't let anybody, and the reason why I say that is because there's these people who use sorry as a way to just do shit and get over on you. Because by saying sorry, then you're supposed to forgive them for what they did. Then they can go back and do what they want. And then they can treat you fucked up again. And then they're going to say sorry and you're going to accept it. And it's just a cycle. Get off that cycle, because that cycle only helps the person who's doing the shitty stuff, not you, because you are continuing to allow somebody to pile onto you in a way that is not healthy. So I want you to learn how to say fuck your sorry. Now, and that doesn't mean you don't have to forgive them, because in life you can forgive, but you don't have to forget, and you don't have to let them back in your life. And so I think that that so many of us, that's the one part that we don't get. We forgive people, and then we feel like, okay, we've forgiven them, and then they want to come back in your life, and you let them back in, and then you're opening yourself up for that hurt. Because probably because 9 times out of 10, the person is the same. They ain't changed. They just want things to go back to the way they were. And that's the truth of it. They wanted to go back to the way they were, which is usually you allowing them to do whatever they do, run over them, do things for them, be their, be their champion, be their helper, be, whatever you are to them. They want that to continue. So in order for it to continue, they'll say sorry, okay, and then but understand that you have to look at people, and sometimes they just don't, they really ain't sorry. They just giving that to you to get their way. And so once you understand that, then it's time for you to let them people go and be like, yeah, okay, fuck your sorry. Thanks a lot for it. And I accept it, but I still don't want you in my life. And if they try to guilt you and make you feel bad, so that's on them, because they're the ones who created the situation. So now they're the ones who have to deal with the repercussions of it, which means that I don't want to fuck with you no more. And stand firm on that and be okay with that, because sometimes we allow these people to just, this cycle to continue over and over again, and we're unhappy and we're stressed out for the main reason we are is because we weren't strong enough to say, I'm not going to take it anymore. Fine. Thank you for that sorry, but you got to keep it moving. So if there are people in your life like that, fuck your sorry. Go on and keep living your life. And hey, thank you for that sorry, but yeah, we ain't cool. No, we ain't gonna hang out like that anymore. I ain't gonna fuck with you like that anymore. And here's the thing: you don't have to totally let them out your life, but you have to. If you're not that person, like me, who will get rid of somebody totally in their life, then at least understand who they are, and don't allow them in the same way you did. Maybe just see them from afar. Maybe have contact here and there. But don't allow these people to continue to fuck up your life and hurt you repeatedly over and over again because they said sorry. Fuck your sorry. Yeah. And another thing about apologizing sometimes. Have you ever noticed that some people apologize and you didn't even know something happened, just to make themselves feel better and to get the guilt off of them, which then puts this feeling on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are certain times where you really didn't know what was happening, and it wasn't affecting you to the point that you needed to know, but because they're feeling guilty, they tell you. So then now their guilt is off of them, and now they can feel better. That burden is off of them. Now they put the burden on you to process whatever they've done, however they hurt you and you didn't even know it. And now it's all on you. And now you have to be the one to take the burden of their whatever they did. Now that burden is yours, because now you either got to accept things like let's just be honest, just for real, like people who are in relationships who accept infidelity, right? Now it's up to you how you deal with it. But then things happen. Like, say for instance, let's just talk about it from a male female. Man, you got a man and he cheats on you all the time. I'm sorry, I love you. And then he gets somebody pregnant. And then he thinks that you should accept that. Well, why not? Because you've accepted everything else. You don't have to. And I think that when you see this as a repeated pattern, let's let go of it. Let's let go of those things that we see as a repeated pattern, and all they do is say, I'm sorry, and then go back and do the same exact thing. Why? Because they know all they got to do is say, I'm sorry, and then you're going to wipe the slate clean, and they can go back and do it again, and you're going to allow them, and you're going to forgive them, and then they can do it again. And so that is what I'm talking about. So I just had to give y'all an illustration. I hope that helped. So anyway, that's what I was thinking about. Fuck your sorry. Now, I want y'all to say that to somebody. If there's somebody in your life, and most of y'all got one or two, I want y'all to practice in the mirror saying, fuck your sorry. So when they come to you with that sorry, you're prepared. All right, talk to y'all later. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free.